Hi, this is Catherine Moore, and you are listening to Exposing a Monster podcast. This is season 3, episode 29. And this conversation took place on April 9th of 2017. And in this conversation, I am making an effort to communicate with Carl Edward Anthony, and it is too difficult for him to communicate with me like a normal adult because he is not a normal adult. And in this conversation, he is blaming me for Alex's behavior, for Alex's aggressive behavior and acting out. And Carl has been reported many times, over 70 times, for physical abuse of our sons by multiple sources. And Carl Edward Anthony has been reported by Keith Elementary for physical abuse of Alex. He dragged Alex 5 feet across the carpet, gave him carpet burn, and could not even be bothered to go and seek medical treatment for our 7-year-old, and sent him to school with a carpet burn. And he also, in 2016, Alex told me about his dad putting his hands around his neck. And Alex's words were that he tried to choke me and kill me, and this was reported, and absolutely nothing was done about it. And apparently, those are not reasons why Alex would be acting out. Today, Alex is 15, and his younger brother is 9. And Alex wants his younger brother to die, and he wants him to die a slow and painful death. And he tells his brother this on a regular basis. And I have not seen our son since July. I haven't seen Alex since July of my birthday this past summer. And so it would be interesting to know why Alex has this behavior. And Alex is still under a behavioral modification IEP at school. And he is not receiving psychiatric treatment. Carl has had custody of both boys since 2019. And of course, according to the guardian ad litem, Kelly Fritsch, and the 246th district court, Carl was going to do a great job with the boys. So, I mean, it's a good, I am curious, what went wrong. And, if Carl is doing such a great job, why does our older son want his younger son to die a slow and painful death? Why is our 15-year-old having homicidal ideations about his 9-year-old brother? Anyway, so I'm going to play this recorded conversation that took place on April 9th of 2017.
Oh, Chicory Boys. How's Kevin?
He's doing pretty good. He's doing very well.
How is Alex?
He's also pretty good. They're playing right now.
To the therapist?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. What?
I said, are you still taking him to the therapist?
Well, he's got another appointment next week, yeah. It's every 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm. If he's doing great, so why are you still taking him?
It helps with some of his emotional instabilities, such as acting out after spending a weekend at your house.
I don't think that's going to work, Carl. You can't blame that on me.
I'm not blaming anything on anybody. I'm just stating what happens.
That's exactly what you're doing, and you're not going to get very far with that.
So do you want to talk to the kids, or do you want to badger me? Because if you're just going to badger me, I'm going to hang up.
I believe you were the one who was reported to CPS for physical child abuse, not even a
Should
month
I?
after you had
And you
it.
know, or do you want to talk to your boys?
Hey, you need to stop insulting me. You need to stop blaming me every time something goes wrong with the kids, Carl, because you're not going to get anywhere with it.
Okay, whatever.
It doesn't benefit the kids.
Okay, I don't want to talk to you anymore. Do you want to talk to boys or not?
Well, Kevin needed an inhaler last week, of which you refused to a prescription card. Okay, Carl? So if you want to start blaming me for what goes on with the kids, we can go to court and address that. I'm perfectly fine with that, Carl. I'm not afraid of that.
So it would be interesting to know, I mean, who's responsible for Alex wishing that his brother would die a slow and painful death? Who is responsible for Alex's behavior? Can Carl Edward Anthony not break himself away from his mommy Bobby Snow long enough to actually provide for our sons and provide the medical treatment that they need, so that our older son is not verbally expressing homicidal ideations towards his 9-year-old brother? I think that's a valid question.